So what is the secret to success in A-level physics? So you might be in year 12, maybe just recently started your A-level physics in September, and it's possible that you've had some tests or some assessments and some feedback which maybe are showing that you're not quite doing as well as maybe you would like to be doing. And so what's the reasons for that, and what can you do to improve? So obviously there is a gap between GCSE and A-level, and GCSE perhaps requires you to learn some fairly basic information and just be able to use that in the exams, and most of the time you're okay, aren't you, if you read up your notes and things before the exam. But with A-level, it's really about you practicing applying the concepts in questions and learning how to read the questions so that you can then apply your knowledge to that particular situation. Every question is a problem, and it's a problem that is solvable, but it requires someone who's practiced a number of problems, perhaps similar in nature, where they have learnt the various approaches and how to apply the physics in those particular questions. So that can be a reason why a student is struggling. You need to be able to do that independently. So it's not the case at A-level that the teacher will give you all the practice you need in class. There isn't time. It's expected that you will, at home, you'll undertake a significant amount of additional practice. And that can be difficult for students, because not only have you got to get yourself organised, but you've got to really stick at it and work on questions where perhaps you're not sure about them, and then look at the feedback in the mark scheme and use that feedback in the best way that you can to try and work out what it was you needed to do in that question to get full marks, and to work out where the gap was between what you wrote and what you needed to actually write down to get the full marks. And that's where my A-level physics group class can help, because we have a real focus on developing exam question capability and really unpicking what is it that is perhaps holding you back with your physics. And it can be, for example, it can be that there's actually some issues with fully understanding the physics, which can then make obviously answering questions successfully quite difficult. But it can also be exam technique and learning various strategies that you need in order to successfully answer questions. And there's no